This is the records department.
Okay, I have a question. There's a fraudulent file, and you guys are refusing. What's your name?
Orpha.
Arsa. I've talked to you a little while back, a long time ago. What do I do if there's a fraudulent document that you guys are covering for? Well, I don't know what interest that you guys have in guarding for dear life a fraudulent document.
I would not know. Let me.
Well, here's the question. Let me ask the question first before if there is fraud that is filed with your court, why would people protect it and not do anything regarding it? Why can't I report? Who do I report that there's a? I haven't asked the question yet. Why are you guys consistently keep interrupting me before I ask questions, answer questions I haven't asked? Like that you have an agenda. I just want to know if there's a fraudulent document filed. Why won't people report it? And I would like to report for an investigation of this document. I believe it's fraud. Why is it so hard? I've been trying to report it for over a year. Why are they covering and not allowing me to report? Just investigate it. It's not that big of a deal for people to panic and play games with. It's a fraudulent document. Maybe, I don't know if it was a mistake or what happened, but I don't understand why they would want to keep this document filed. That's fraud.
Can I transfer you to my manager?
Who is your manager? Who's your manager?
My supervisor is Patricia Briscoe.
Okay, so you don't know. You're with the records department?
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm telling you, you have a fraudulent document filed, and are you guys refusing to investigate it?
I don't know, ma'am.
Okay, so let me make sure I understand what the policy is. If there's fraud that you have filed, you don't know if you will investigate it? The only reason why that could happen is if you're taking bribes, which is criminal. If there's fraud, you investigate it and you fix it. You don't have to be, I don't know, all of this. The only way you do that is if you're engaging in criminal activity and you're trying to cover.
Would you like me to transfer you to the supervisor?
No, I want people incriminated so they can go to prison. Because that's my 10-year-old child, 11 today, that her rights are getting violated as well as my own. Entering a child custody agreement is a criminal offense.
Records, how may I help you?
Who am I speaking with?
This is Pat. How may I help you?
Pat? What's your position there?
Supervisor.
Supervisor of what?
The records department. How may I help you, ma'am?
Okay, where do I go if a document is filed that's fraud? If it's a fraudulent document or maybe a mistake, and get an investigation for it. Who do I report that to? With the courts?
You can, if you think a document is fraudulent, I think you would speak to the district attorney.
Okay, so if I'm telling you don't ethically, you have to report such things. The people that all these people, I've been trying to report it over a year, and it's like they're covering for it. I thought if you were over the records department and you had a record that was fraud, or someone wants an investigation, that was your responsibility to do it and not keep.
No, ma'am, it isn't, and we do not. Only thing we do, the records department is responsible.
Hold on, let me ask the question, but you're answering the question before I get to answer. I thought that let me ask the question. It's like you're covering for it. I don't want you to answer questions I haven't asked. I don't know why you guys have such a big priority in not letting me speak. That's rude. I would like to ask the question before you answer it. If there is a document that is fraud, and I'm telling you that I thought there was ethical things that you had to do for your job, your position, to report unethical activity, to not hear that there is fraud and cover for it. I thought that was a requirement for your position if there was a suspicious document that you had to report it.
Well, ma'am, first you would need to actually know that these documents are fraudulent.
I do. I'm reporting that because the judge don't exist, Mary Murphy. She does not exist. The court date where they took my child custody rights, if it was dismissed at first, then it became then she took my custody rights again when it was dismissed. I had the court date. I was not even on the docket. There's a lot of amazing things that any person that is going through, all you have to do is look at it and you can tell it's something wrong. How are they going to take child custody rights for a court date? I would not want even on the docket. Then in addition to that, Mary Murphy don't exist. It was dismissed on August 2nd.
What is your name?
I'm telling you, my name is Kiana Clark.
No, ma'am, I'm going to
Well,
Give
you
your
need the
name and
evidence.
number
It was
to
on August. I don't
someone
want
that
you
can
interrupting
help
the
you.
evidence. It was dismissed on August
That can
2nd.
help you, okay? Because I'm not
Well,
going
let
to
me
let
let
you
you know
go.
what's going on. It's like you're
I
covering
am
for it.
going
It's like
to
this is a
give
big time
you.
corruption
I'm going to
scheme.
take your name and take your number,
But it
and
was
I'm going to
dismissed
have
on
someone
October
give you a
2nd. You
call
need to
back.
know that. And then it became a
So
case
could you
again.
give me that information,
And it's like you're
please?
trying to cover for it so there's not evidence. So my name is
Okay, could
Kiana
you give
Clark.
me
I don't know why you
what
guys
now?
keep talking while I'm talking. You're so
Deanna Clark?
rude. Yeah, it's like you're purposely trying to do this like you're corrupt.
Is that with a D?
It's with the K, K-E-Y, like you're trying to hide evidence and you don't want me to say incriminating things, like you're controlling the conversation for criminal activity.
Okay, and what is your phone number? I'm going to have someone give you a call back regarding
Okay,
your,
so what I was trying to say, I mean, they don't know what they're calling back because all the incriminating evidence you wanted to interrupt.
you're saying fraudulent documents
Right.
have been
Then
filed.
it was
Okay.
dismissed, and it was dismissed on August 2nd, and then became a
what is
case
your
again.
case number?
Again, it was dismissed on August 2nd. You keep interrupting that, and then became a case again. And then the mysterious judge took my custody rights away that no one knows who she is. But it was dismissed, and then duffel bags appeared, and then it was a case again. You going to have call me?
Well, first I'm going to see who needs to call you, then they will call you back.
Well, why don't they just research it? They have been calling me back, covering for the crimes for over a year. And my daughter's still in the toxic environment for this make-believe judge from criminal activity. How long are you guys think that you're going to get away with this? And do you know that COVID, since you guys did all that, COVID was created out of this abuse too?
Okay.
Go to my YouTube channel. No, go to my YouTube channel so you can see what you're... No, don't cover for it. See what you guys are condoning, what you're involved in.
I'm going to discontinue this conversation.
Right, because you don't want to know about COVID? Well, you need to know what you're involved in.